Welcome to my show. My name is Christy, and I'll be your hostess with the mostest today. If you haven't seen part one, where I go undercover talking to a scam artist that's pretending to be the famous actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt, then please stop this video and go watch part one now. If you have seen part one, please stay tuned, because where we left off, the scammer reveals to me that his wife has cheated on him and that she wants a divorce. By this time, I am pretty sure I am talking to a scammer, because who in their right mind would ever cheat on that sexy hunk of a man? Can we please get a picture of Joseph Gordon-Levitt put up? Okay, thank you. I promise I won't let his sexiness make me forget that I am hosting a show again. Woo-wee, sexy. Well, the next day, after the scam artist confides in me that his wife had cheated on him, we chat some more. It's mostly about him asking me about my day and how much he loves chatting with me. The one thing I noticed a lot during our chats was his concern if I had breakfast or not. I wasn't used to people asking me this a lot before, so it did seem quite unusual, but also in a way very sweet. At this point, the scammer realizes that he has to start flirting with me for the scam to actually work. We went from chatting as friends to him telling me that he was madly in love with me. This was a huge red flag, and I knew this as well. I think this is where I got the idea to make all stories into videos. I decided to play along with the scam. I also knew the quicker he thinks he has me fooled, the quicker the scammer would reveal the scam to me. A scammer has to be very romantic to be able to draw you in and keep you interested. Some of the things the scammer would say to me were so romantic that I would spend many hours distracted by countless fantasies of the handsome actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's like I knew it wasn't real, but I was addicted to those good feelings and fantasies of him. I didn't want to let go of all the romance. I felt like I was on cloud 9. It was hard to even get anything done during this time. I knew in order to not get carried away, I would need to prove to myself each day that this indeed was a scam. I had always dreamed of finding my soulmate one day. After all, I really don't want just an ordinary love. I want more than anything, a soul connection with someone. So every time I read a romantic message from the scammer, I'm not going to lie, I imagined the real Joseph Gordon-Levitt saying it to me. I went back to a post on Facebook from the real Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I noticed that there was other fan pages telling other women to privately message him. One fan page was different, but had the same script as my scammer guy did. Can you believe the audacity of it all? That meant my scammer guy was cheating on me. Shame, shame, shame. So far, it felt nice to have someone who would check up on me. Fake scammer Joseph Gordon-Levitt was very romantic. He always seemed very concerned for my well-being, and I rather enjoyed our conversations. Scammers really know how to set an illusion. It's like I knew deep down that it wasn't real, but I was caught up in the illusion of it, and I didn't want to let go of that fantasy. So far, he was just romancing me, and during this time, I was doing my research on the real actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I thought it would be helpful, so that way I could catch my scammer in a lie if I needed to. At this point, I wanted a way out. I knew I was in way too deep. Yeah, I wanted to make these videos, but I was falling under the scammer's spell. Instead, I became really angry with him. After all, he had lied to me by pretending to be Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I was also very angry with myself. I rather enjoyed the way he made me feel. When I thought about not talking to him anymore, I seriously cried. I just couldn't let him go. I had spent 6 years single, and here I was, addicted to the romance. I'm not sure if the scammer guy really had feelings for me or not. I do wish he would have just written a romance novel instead of trying to scam people out of their hard-earned money. The scammer always insisted he was in fact Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and that he was not trying to scam me. I was a little shocked when he started calling me his wife, though. I think it was probably a tactic he used to try and get me back under his scammer spell again. I guess it worked because before long I was back to fantasizing over Joseph Gordon-Levitt again. He really has such beautiful eyes. Well, before long, the scammer started to rub the romance on even thicker. I felt like I would just float away after talking to him. I started to wonder if the scam would ever reveal itself to me. I decided to talk to my friend Dustin about it, and he told me that sometimes romance scams can go on for a really long time. I was already in way too deep as it is. I couldn't concentrate on anything else but all the romance that was going on around me. I needed to somehow find a way to hurry the scammer into revealing the scam to me. But how? I was already under his spell. There was this message where the scammer tells me that he loves me because the universe showed him the way to me. He loves me because his heart beats my name. I mean, it was so romantic. I couldn't stop smiling for hours after reading it. I wonder how many other girls he said that same script to. I couldn't have been the only one. I decided I needed to come out and say I made a large sum of money, so the scammer would reveal the scam to me. It was just taking way too long. I don't like lying, but I came up with an idea of telling the scammer that a friend of mine wanted to pay me $2,000 to model vintage dresses for his online store. I should have said I won the money or something, but all the romance was distracting me so much that I just needed a break from it. And I thought that would be the perfect excuse to turn off my phone for a while. When the scammer asked me how much $2,000 was in US dollars, that's when I knew my scammer guy had to be from a different country. Maybe that's why he always asked me if I'd eaten all the time. The scammer didn't reveal the scam to me then, but instead was very supportive of me. I turned my phone back on later, and there was more sweet messages from him. Maybe I was wrong about him. Maybe he's just a lonely man who just enjoys our conversations. He hasn't tried to scam me so far. No sooner later than I thought that, you guys, I got a message from my scammer guy. He says that he's worried about my financial status. I insist that I am an independent woman and I am doing just fine without anyone's help. Then the fake Joseph Gordon-Levitt says that he wants to introduce me to Bitcoin. How do I respond to this message? Well, you'll have to wait till part 3 to find that out now. Before I go, I would like to say that it's never nice to impersonate a celebrity and try to scam people out of their money. A celebrity has worked hard for their image, and not only that, but from what I can see, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is an amazing actor with a beautiful heart. He's probably a great husband and a great father to his 2 kids as well. And his wife is a very beautiful and intelligent woman. This scammer painted the picture that she was a cheater and only cared about his money. This just seems wrong on so many levels. They don't deserve scammers going around and giving them a bad name so they can make a profit off of it. We can all do our part by reporting these fake scam pages. It doesn't take but maybe less than 10 seconds to even report them. Please stay tuned for my playlist at the end of this video. I thank you kindly for watching my channel, and please subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and much love to you all.